Well, I had a little leak in my basement, so I tried to fix it from the inside for years. I finally decided to dig it up outside. So this first part here, down over here, it used to be an outside step where you could go into the basement. And when my father filled it in, they just threw a bunch of big stones in there and some dirt. And I figured that's where it was leaking. So the first part, I had dug all that out, took all the stones out, just about like a foot or so. I didn't do the whole thing, just a foot or so. I took this board and put it down in here like that. I was down about 4 feet, and I got down to the bottom step, so I know I was down to the bottom. It was solid cement at the bottom, and then I put in about 3-4 inches of cement against the wall to seal it up. Then I filled it in with dirt, and then I'm doing this part here. So this is only about 3 or 4 feet. I dug down, same thing. I don't know what was down there, but I hit solid rock about 4 feet down. And I did the same thing there. I had stuck this down in the ground and I braced it up, and then I filled it in with that cement. Let it dry for a couple days. Down at the very bottom there was a cinder block with a big hole in it about this big, so I think that's where it was probably leaking in. So it rained a lot the last couple of days, and there's no water in the basement on the floor, so I think that cleared it up. So it's more than just a little water on the floor. The whole wall would get moldy, and I'd paint it a couple times a year. So I did the same thing here. This small part here, that's they had built. They built an exterior around outside steps. So that bottom stone there, this one here, that bottom stone was just sitting on top of dirt. Down below this stone there was no stone. So I dug that out about 2 feet, foot or so, filled it up with cement the best I could. So I'm throwing the dirt back in here now. This is a lightning rod down in the ground, or whatever they call it. I tried to get it out, but I couldn't get it out. It's down at least 10 feet. So I'll hook it up to. So I'm going to fill this in with cement here. So see, the water drips off the awning here, down here, and this stays wet. So it's kind of a cheap way to fix a leak in your foundation. It seems to be working. I cemented it, and then I did put a layer of tar here. I don't know if that's really going to do anything, but I figure every little bit helps. As I put the dirt back in the hole, I just take a stick, I pound it down, because water will flow to the easiest route. So if the dirt's not real hard, the water will flow through there real easy. That's the purpose of doing that. Okay, see ya.